need it to do. That's a little bit too far back. So I'm going to go maybe about 25 to 30 degrees, about similar to this pedal here. Am I doing for time? Okay, so I guess this is going to be a two-parter anyway. So this pedal here is the pedal I've been using. You can see it has that little collet here, like this one, this here, but it doesn't have that little nub where you can lock it in. So this is the lower tier. The chassis is very similar. They're based on a very similar chassis. The board, the footboard is, just to give you an idea, put them over here. You can't really tell, but the footboard on the Falcon, it's about the same width. It's the same board, I'm pretty sure, but it does seem like here it's just a little bit longer here and it's a little more rounded off here. And this has this knurling in it, which this doesn't. I kind of wish it did, but it's a vine and a vice, because some people, if they're doing heel toe and they want to slide their foot, this kind of stops them. If they're in bare feet, you kind of feel that on your foot. This is nice and slippy. This here is nice and, nice and slippy, not grippy, but that there's a stirrup. So, so yeah, so I'm going to make another comparison of this. Again, the same beaters. It's all the same beaters. Maybe at some point I can get a triple pedal system going up with this. That would be really good. I'm sure that would be expensive, but if it was doable, it would be cool. Oh, I'm getting cramped here. I'm getting so cramped here. Oh, no room, guitars everywhere. Yeah, this is a music room. This is a music room. So yeah, so this is what I'm coming from. This is a setup that I kind of like. I actually just took the beater lock and put it all the way up to the top to get extra weight in there. What I'll probably do, and this is a good demonstration. So when you take out the 10-gram ones, I mean, you can run it without it, any one of these beaters, but then it's lighter. So you see 20 grams, same effort here. Mind you, this is back a little bit further, but still, put this 10 gram in there. Hopefully it doesn't go flying on me. And then I'll, here we go. So right away you can notice there's a little extra momentum. So at low speed, more tiring, but when you start getting the pedal going, that kind of takes over. Like, you see what I mean? Like, it just wants to go where. So this pedal a lot stiffer. But this is a great pedal, don't get me wrong. A lot stiffer, but this. Now, mind you, I got the tension on this spring a lot higher. So, yeah. So, anyway, that's the Falcon pedal. Hopefully the part 1, part 2 thing doesn't bug you guys. It's just you can't fit it all in one video, and I don't have the editing software and all that. But I did want to show you guys that. And that's probably going to be the best view of the pedal that you're going to get online. Everybody else kind of gives you like the wide out view of it. But it's those little details that make the difference. This is the quality of the, the universal joint transfer bar. You know what I mean? Like, you're getting to see how it's, what you're up against, the thickness of it and all that. We'll see how this stuff holds up. Who knows? Maybe this pedal will be, maybe I'll trash it in like 1 year or something like that. Maybe I'll have it for years and years and years. But you can go, it does come with the chain drives, but you can upgrade to the strap or the direct drives. It's quite costly though to go to the direct drives. I think it's like $200, which is not that much. The pedal, oh yeah, pedal price. This pedal I don't remember because I bought it with the kit. I just dropped the weight there. Wherever. Made a loud clack. That was a loud clack. Anyway, put that over there. The double pedal itself cost me, from Long & McQuade, it cost me $6.99 plus shipping. So because the pedal was, and that's Canadian of course, because the pedal was over a certain price, the $32 shipping I got credited for. So they cover the shipping. It was a long weekend. I ordered it on a Saturday and I got it on the Tuesday. So that was really, really cool. So I got it from the Kingston store. I'm in West Quebec, probably about 2 hours or 3 hours away from the Kingston store. So that's not bad. Long and McQuaid does have, at the making of this video, they had a few stores still had them in stock if you're looking for this pedal. One of the main reasons why I wanted this double pedal was I was looking at the Mars line of Mapex pedals, which is about half the price of this. So this was $6.99 plus the tax. Shipping to my door was $804. The pedal down from it, which was this line of series, 600 series, and the 800 series is the same thing. It's just it's painted black. The 600 series is this in a double pedal, and it was, I think, $400, so about half the price. To tell you the truth, I'm glad I spent the extra money. Why? Because when I gig with this thing, even though I pretty much just put the beaters full out, if you can always know where your beater is going to be. You can get them in and out of there without having to play around with it as much. Even though you got a lock on this, it's still not the same as that little groove there. That little groove means a lot. It really does. It's going to take the guesswork to you just plop it in there, lock it down, away you go. You got two, and the fact that you get an extra drum key. You can never have enough drum keys. That's Drummer 101. As a guitar player, predominantly, I can tell you that there's still not enough drum keys. Even a guitar player needs a drum key. So anyway, I hope this was a good enough review for you to get an idea of what the pedal's about. I will give you a better demonstration of the pedal in later on. Like right now, I'm not good at it at all. I got to set it up. I got to spend at least a week or so with it because I'm only 7 months in on my playing, and obviously you know that your left leg has no idea how to play drums. But when the pedal does get going, it does sound pretty cool and loud. Those extra 20-gram weights versus no weight in there whatsoever, like on this one, almost double the volume. Twice. It seems like there's more effort to get it moving, but you got instant double volume. So double the volume. Like you should see this bass drum when I'm hitting it as hard and as fast as I can, like doing that thing. This thing doesn't move. This thing, both of those pedals going. This thing's like it doesn't slide across the floor yet. I do have it pretty. This carpet's pretty good for anchoring, but I could see how this thing could. You could be dancing across the floor if you didn't anchor things down very well. But anyway, there we go. So hopefully that guys will be a good overview of the pedal, and then we'll see how it holds up. And then, of course, we'll see how I progress and stuff like that. So, yeah, there we go. So hopefully I'll get it set up and spend about a week on it, and then I'll give you a demonstration with my crappy skills or whatever, of how the pedal, and I'll give you some things I like about the pedal, things I don't like about the pedal. Being my first pedal, although this is the third double bass pedal I've ever tried, I tried one years and years and years ago on my old drummer's Pearl kit. I couldn't tell you what the pedals were. They were probably Pearl, some sort of a Pearl double pedal, but we're talking on a back in 1994-95, right? So that was the last time I tried one. The most recent, before I got this, was about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Jammed with Roger. He's got Pearl exports, and I don't know what his double pedal was, but he had a double pedal there, and it wasn't set up quite right. It definitely wasn't to this quality level, I can tell you that. But it was neat, But you need to set them up. You need to get practice on them. There's a learning curve here for sure, but it does make your kit more musical. So there you go. All right. Anyway,